We'll start with the Patriots and Bills. It's a big one. New England can clinch the AFC East with a win or a tie, but Buffalo not out of it. So we go back to Week 4. That was September 29th at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots defense dominated in a battle of two 3-0 teams. But when I'm looking back at some of the storylines for that game, I'm wondering how the Bills lost. I feel like they
statistically it looks like they outplay them.
They did outplay them. They did have the turnovers in the game. 3 picks from Allen, 1 from Matt Barkley. So they turned the ball over. They had a block punt that was returned by the Patriots for a touchdown. They lost Josh Allen in the fourth quarter.
Took a huge hit from Jonathan Jones
that he was not ejected for, that the Bills were not too happy about. But the Patriots were up 13-0 after the first quarter. Added only a field goal after that. Pretty safe to say that from the first quarter on, from the second quarter on, the Bills were the better team. They played better. And they probably should have won that game.
Well, I mean, I think if you graded play by play, right? If we just sat and watched the film, we graded every play, like who won this play, who won that play. I think the Bills probably did win more plays for sure. I mean, you said it. Like, how did they win the game? And then you came to the conclusion it's the 4 turnovers and the block punt. That was it. I think there's some interesting things to take away from the game, though, in general. First off, you know what I find what's different about the Bills. Okay, the Bills' defense was phenomenal then. It's still phenomenal now. I don't think much has changed from that side of it. Now, from the Bills' offense then to now, there has been some change. And I think early on in the year, hey, Buffalo was putting too much on Josh Allen's plate. You know, that was the thing that blew me away when I went back to turn the game on. I just went, man, they're just putting the game in Josh Allen's hands. Like, hey, here's the shotgun every play, and we're going to let you throw it and make a decision. And it came back to bite them in the ass, and they didn't manage the game the right way. And, of course, the Patriots' secondary was phenomenal. But, hey, it was one of his last poor performances of the year to this point now. He really started to turn it around after that. But threw 3 interceptions, and all 3 were just as stupid as can be. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. They were dumb. All the Patriots' points, they got two field goals off of those interceptions. So there was, I think 12 points off of turnovers alone. But I think that's the big difference I look for the Bills now as compared to then to now. They don't play like, oh, we're going to put Josh Allen in the shotgun and let him make plays anymore. They started to rein it in, and they started to become, let's get underneath the center. We're going to run the football. We'll have some play-action passes. We'll run some boots that way instead of this freewheeling shotgun-type offense that he wasn't ready for. And ultimately, that's what led to the downfall of the game. The other side of the ball, the Patriots, you know, it's interesting. Some of the things that we talk about being worried about the Patriots now. This was the first game I feel like they kind of reared their ugly head.
Offensively?
Even on both sides. I should finish this off with the defense first against Josh Allen and the offense. What they did do with Frank Gore running for 17 for 109, when the Patriots only had their 2 defensive linemen in the game, they ran the ball at them. And to me, that's one of the big weaknesses of the Patriots, lack of big people this year. So they kind of showed that. And I would think that's going to be somewhat of a staple again. Go ahead. What do you want to say?
And now they have Devin Singletary.
Exactly right.
Who was not in that game.
He was not really in that game. Exactly.
The rookie 3rd-round pick rushed for 75 yards in 4 of his last 5 games now. So he's really gotten going here lately.
No doubt about it. They run him, and then they use him in the short passing game, too, which was not really a part of their offense at that time, too. So those are the things that have changed, where that's when I talk about managing Josh Allen. They stopped this like, oh, just get in the shotgun and sling it all over the place. No, it didn't make sense. He's not ready for that, and their defense can stop teams. And really, their defense kind of showed its first little blueprint, too, to the Patriots a little bit, to a degree. First off, they have the personnel to do it. They got the front 4, right? All those things. They can rush and get there with 4, a few timely blitzes. But they took away the middle of the field, a lot of the little quick play action passes the Patriots like to do and hit Edelman on a slant or a post or a crossing route and things like that. They were all over that stuff. And, you know, didn't let some of the Patriots' trickery kind of get them. The big thing to me in that game, more than anything, is just the one matchup that jumped out to me, and this is something I think the Bills have to be ready for this time, is the back out of the backfield. Like James White, he had a good day, and the Buffalo Bills put their linebackers in some vulnerable positions sometimes against the back out of the backfield, and I'm interested to see what that adjustment will be.
I don't know what the line is on this game.
I don't know either, actually. You're right.
I would think the Bills are favored. I think the Bills are favored.
I don't think so. It's in New England. I'm going to say the Patriots are favored.
No, it's in Buffalo.
No, it's in New England.
Oh.
The early one was in Buffalo. Oh. It's okay. Don't worry. You were wrong. Okay. I'm right.
Still,
but
I'll give.
I'm going to say 2.5. Ooh, 6.5.
I would take the Bills.
Wow. That is really, really surprising to me. Yeah, that's too much.
I would take the Bills.
Yes.
I might even take them outright.
Right.
Like, I mean, I don't know going into Gillette Stadium, but the Patriots haven't looked like the Patriots here. So what would you say is the biggest difference we're going to see in this game than what we saw before? I mean, the Bills are a more confident team.
Yeah.
You got Josh Allen playing more confident. They're doing things to benefit him,
yeah.
as you say there. The Patriots, I don't feel like you can say that anything has gotten better for them defensively or offensively.
No, I think that was really the start of them getting worse offensively. I think that was the first inkling we had because before that, they had played teams that just were inadequate at the time. Yeah, I know they played the Steelers week 1, but they exposed the Steelers week 1. The Steelers then aren't what they are now.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had no questions about the Patriots offense until this game. And I think that really changed it, and we've kind of seen the Patriots struggle against any quality defense or any even average defense to this point. And I would say, really, they've gotten worse in the fact that their offensive line play is not as good as it was at this time of the year, and there's no Josh Gordon in the conversation either, who was still like a little bit of a mismatch for them. They knew how to use him on slants, go routes, back shoulder throws, things like that. So, yeah, I would almost say this time around, the two things that jump out to me, the Pats' offense, I think, is less now than it was then, and I think that the Bills play a more complete team game in the fact that they're conservative on offense now. They take their shots from time to time. Okay, we've run the ball. Let's do a play action. Let's back them off. You know, in that time, like I said, it was just too shotgun happy, too throw the ball all over the field.
They outgained them. Buffalo did 375 to 224.
Yes.
Last time they played it. Just really was those 4 turnovers for Buffalo. That's going to be interesting. Of course, what's going to happen is the Patriots are going to dominate. Now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they're capable of dominating anybody. Not, you know, I mean, listen, their defense could dominate, but I don't think, like, even if their defense is dominating, their offense is not good enough, especially against this Bills defense, for me to sit here and go, oh, you know, they'll put them away and it'll be 17-0. No.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be 7-0. You know, maybe it gets to 10-0. But I think eventually the Bills will make this will be a tight game. I think this is going to be a field goal type football game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I do.
You don't have to make your pick until next podcast, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like you're leaning Bills.
You're leaning. We'll see if I have the guts to do it. I don't know if I do. But I think that really those are the big things that jump out to me.
Right.
The Patriots are tough to beat there. The Patriots are. Really, the Bills, what they miss, and especially in a matchup like this, where the Patriots secondary is so elite, is they just don't have a game breaker on the offensive side of the ball. If they just had one receiver who was a real mismatch nightmare, I would really say, oh, yeah, they're going to beat the Patriots this week. But the fact that John Brown, Cole Beasley, they're good, don't get me wrong, but they're going to be the Patriots are going to feel comfortable out playing man-to-man again. They're going to go J.C. Jackson, Stephon Gilmore. You can cover that man-to-man, and we can add people to the running game and do all of that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.